Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Spakovo, Poland. I have just been checking up on Tom and Jerry. They seem to be pretty content and happy and most of all healthy. And let me run because the rain caught us here. Let me go over here. Out of the rain and under the roof. In any case, I think I'm gonna chill here for a little bit because it's nice and rainy. It's fairly warm outside and it's very peaceful at this time in the morning, so I'm gonna have myself a bit of a relax. And later on I'm expecting some workers to come. I have ordered the sheep and goat barn. We can have them together. They are species that can actually live together and thrive, so yeah, that's all fine and dandy, but right now gonna have to wait. Yeah, I was just checking the spa area and I think I heard the truck come. But yeah, this seems to be pretty good. Everything, all the flowers are, well, fine and dandy. So let's go see if... yeah, they are here. They already know where to go because I told them it's going to be south of the cow barn. They were the ones that actually helped build this one. So let me go say hello and let's finish all the details where I want to have stuff built. And yeah, and I'm gonna leave them be, and I have another thing planned for today. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, right, so everything has been spoken for and decided. Now all they have to do is actually make it. The barn itself is not gonna be too expensive. Again, it's a used building. And the whole material stuff and everything connecting to it is only gonna cost us 5,000. But the work is gonna be additional 3,000 on top of that, so I'm gonna have to pay that separately. And another 500 for the transport fee. Let me see. The other thing I have planned for today is selling this baby. I know this is one of the tractors that we started with. It's Universal 650, which means that it's got 65 horsepower. I did have additional hydraulics mounted on the tractor for the front loader, which we are not using anymore because we have the Zitor for that. And all in all, this tractor is basically only taking up space. So I'm gonna sit in this soggy seat. And I won't lie, I do feel kind of bad about selling this tractor, but I don't know, it has to go. We are modernizing it, the farm and everything connected with the farm, so it's, yeah, its time has come. So let's enjoy one last ride with it. By selling this tractor, we are only gonna have one more tractor without a cab, and that's gonna be the old Zetor, the one piston beast. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, I should change gears. And let's set the automatic throttle and away we go. Yeah, all in all, this is a decent tractor. If anyone is looking for something to start with, this is a good deal. Has enough horsepower to do most things. It has enough weight to actually lift quite a lot. If you remember, we used this tractor with the barrel weight at the back we made ourselves. And we used it for lifting up gravel and rocks and whatnot. So yeah, it is a very, very capable tractor. The exhaust, well, as you can see, is pretty dark. Pretty soothy, or how they say, sut. Smoky. Anyway, it's an old baby, so it's allowed to smoke. That just means it has a lot of power. Wink, wink. But, yeah, if it's gotta go, it's gotta go. I actually have no idea how much we're gonna get paid for it, but it could be a lot. And I do think I'm gonna take a little stroll through the town to see if I can find any other what are they, lottery tickets that got lost, or maybe some tokens or whatever, because I don't really have much to do today. The grass is not yet grown. I did take a walk to the grass field, but yeah, it still got some growing to do. The fields are also growing, so yeah, nothing major to do. So why not use the time to actually go around and maybe find some things. In any case, there is a billboard on the other side of the town that we haven't looked yet. And I do have my phone charged, so it would be a good opportunity to actually go and translate what's on that billboard. Because you never know, we might get some other jobs to do. Okay, let me have a word with Mr. Ben about the tractor, and I'll see you around. Good, thank you, Ben. Alrighty. So, yeah, they're gonna take the tractor in, they're gonna check it out, see what's what, if it needs any work done or what state it is in, and they're gonna give me an offer based on that checkup. You know, I never really paid attention. Look at those fields on the other side. Those are some big fields. Huh. Yeah. We have like you know the kiddie pool, those small pools for children. Our fields look like that against those over there. I really wonder if I'll ever... Oh, look at that. Raikus. Yeah, that's it. Haha, let's pick it up. Come on. No. Yeah, I had to step away a bit. Thanks a lot. Unfortunately, it wasn't a winning ticket. We got paid 15 euros. Haha. Imagine that. You lose and you still get paid. So I guess the reward must be massive if the person is willing to pay for a losing ticket. Yeah, I gotta keep our eyes peeled. Can you imagine ticket being over there on the stork nest? Can you imagine? Yeah, must look like a creep. Uwaga, zli pes. Pies. A gospodar jest gorski. Gorsi. I think that translates to beware mad dog or angry dog. And the small inscription on the bottom says, but the master is even worse. Or the owner. Love it. Love the humor. Didn't love it as much while I was a mailman, I'll be honest. I had a hate-hate relationship with dogs, because they kept eating me. Hey, isn't that a molehill. We are about to... Hey, look at that, it is. We got paid 250 euros for that. Wow, we're gonna be rich. So yeah, if you remember on that billboard down there, it was said that molehills are also a problem here in the town, and if we can help with it, we're gonna get paid. Hello, ladies. Such a quaint little village. This looks like an abandoned farm. Do you think I can check it out? There's a well. There's a very old house over here. Few sheds. Judging by the size of the sheds, this must have been a pretty big establishment. Okay, and you know what? I'm gonna go to the end. Uwaga, zli pes. Oh, look at that, another ticket. Thanks a lot. Unfortunately, it wasn't a winning ticket. Another 15 euros in the pocket. Well, I could get behind this. Oh, and another molehill. I hope I don't get shot. 250. Why am I even bothering with the tourist thing? If I can just go around taking off molehills and earning like a month paycheck out of it. And the design of these electric poles, like, what is this? Straight in the middle. Straight in the middle of everything. Okay, there's someone there. I wanna arise any suspicion. Now, this is a cute little house. Also looks like a farm. A lot of farms here in this side of the world. Can't read it. But the shape of the sign kinda indicates that this is for sale. I don't know. Sadly, I don't speak Polish. And look at that, there's the camperman I've been living in for a year. Ah, cool. Good memories. Good memories. Okay, so this is another billboard. And I don't really know if it's the same. Doesn't look the same. So you know what? I think I'm gonna take my phone out and translate it and put it on screen for you. Okay, so let's start with this one. Howdy. From the stories of my fellow collectors, I've learned that this place was hiding some suspicious treasures. We are obviously talking about unusual, beautiful 18th century handmade figurine birds, and more specifically, starlings. I'm willing to offer a substantial sum for each one. If you can provide me with the entire collection of 10, I throw in some figurines. I bow low. Collector Boguslav. Okay. Interesting. And the next one is on the right. Hello, farmer. Someone stole our toy tractors and cows from a shop window. It's a shame they're gone, because when a farmer and his son come to our house to buy a new tractor, we have nothing for the son. Can you help? If you find them all, you will always be welcome with us, and maybe we'll arrange a discount. Wire service employees. That sounds like Ben's place. That would be interesting if we could actually get a discount. Alright, continuing on. This is the bottom right. Hey, if you're reading this, you're probably curious about what's going on in the village, or you're in the need and short on funds. If it's the former, it's a long shot, but if it's the latter, then that's great. Tokens with my logo are scattered all over the map. Stay alert and look around carefully. Each one will give you a little extra cash, and finding them all will earn you a bonus. Good luck. I think that's the same as the previous one was. Yeah, you can see the R in the bottom. We have already read this one on the other one. Okay, so bottom left. Manager, I'm in need. I need help. Somewhere in the countryside I misplaced my limited edition cans. They're lying under some benches or a tree. I don't know. Dear boss, help me and I will give you a few pennies for finding my lost things. And now for the bottom left. Yeah, I just read the right one with the beer can. And now the left. Good morning. We are environmentalists and we have decided to clean up the world. Okay, that's very nice. We start by cleaning the roads and sidewalks, but we are unable to deal with the garbage in the forests. If you're local, please help us find this trash. Good comes back and we will reward you. And that's quite good. Worried environmentalists. Okay, so there's trash to pick up in the forest, there are beer cans lying around, there are tokens, there are bird figurines, and there are... forgot what's the first thing. What is the first thing? Oh, toy tractors, yeah. Okay. So this is where we stand. In any case, I will not ramble on. I'll return back to Ben and I'll check if he has the price for our tractor. Then we'll hitch a ride back home and see how far the construction of that barn is going. Should be good. Whoops, look at that. Another ticket. Unfortunately, not a winning one again. Oh well. Alright, thank you, Ben. Okay, so let's look one last time at our tractor. They didn't take much time because they already know it, because they've been working on it. And they are offering 13,558 euros for it. And of course I'm gonna take it. Why not? So the payment should be processed before we get home. And in the meantime, I'm gonna take a hike. Stretch my legs a bit. Yeah, thank you kindly, guys. And everybody, welcome to Ochin, or Sheepfold. As I said, this is again a used building, but it seems to be a pretty nice building. Can't really say that it's missing anything. When we open this side, yes, we can. So what goes on in here? This is basically maybe possibly a storage space. What about you? On this side, we can open this and... okay, so this is open into the fold, which means that it's probably where we put our animals in the pen. So we are gonna have to provide our sheep and or goats with water and feed. They will be able to eat some grass from the meadow they have inside, but that's not gonna last them for long. So before I continue, I do believe I have a barrel lying somewhere behind those sheds. Yeah. Yeah, the farm is getting full. I love it. Okay, and here it is. This is the barrel. Good. Which means we can actually give water to our animals. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we have that sorted out, but the thing we need to do is get some hay. We really have to manage that. But yeah, otherwise, this is a very good progress. So we started with 2 cows. They were not so large, they are actually adults now. And now we have a sheepfold. And I'm gonna be getting some sheep and some goats. Yeah, looking forward to it. And maybe if we have horses, but for horses we're gonna have to have a few more things planted. I think they eat carrots, which means we're gonna have to find a way to plant and harvest carrots. The planting part should not be difficult, but the harvesting part, I think it's more of a challenging thing. So yeah, if we get horses and if we could possibly maybe even build a shed down there, that's gonna pretty much fill up the place. Because horse pen is... I don't know if it's even called pen, but yeah, it should probably take up all the way down to here. And further on we can have a shed. Oh yeah, there's plenty of space still. Good. Yeah, but I'm planning to have a shed for vineyard equipment somewhere around here. I think that's gonna be good. Okay, well, I have paid 3,500 for the work and the transport, and I have paid another 5,100 for the materials. So yeah, we're gonna see the workers off, and I'm expecting I'm gonna get money for the Universal tractor, well, anytime now basically. Alrighty, just got paid 13,558 euros for the Universal. And this is basically gonna conclude the episode. I'm just gonna take one more look with you at how things are progressing, so yeah, we have that baked in our mind. So we're gonna have a path down here, and I'm gonna build another one that goes all the way down by the sheepfold. Gonna be probably up to around this width and up to here. Beautiful. Well, you know what? I think this deserves a toast, so I'm gonna treat myself to one. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. Join us next time when we might start making hay. We might start harvesting oats. I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, in any case, stay tuned. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. And see you around. Goodbye.